Hello everyone, and thank you for joining our presentation that talks about a proposed framework for resolving consensus in land registration using blockchain technology. The research was conducted by the team Omar Salabi, Wissam bin Amr, Ihab al-Fallah, and me, the speaker, Nibras Nehum. These are the outlines of our presentation that we are all going through. It begins with introduction and ends with conclusion. At the beginning, let me give you a brief introduction of what is the blockchain technology. In general, blockchain technology is a way of securely recording and sharing data across a network of computers, instead of having one central place where data is stored. So, blockchain distributes copies of data across many computers. This process called nodes. This makes the data very hard to change or hack because to alter it, someone would need to change all copies of the same time. So, as we can see in the figure, the blockchain consists of blocks. Every block is connected with the chain, and every block is connected with the previous one. Every block has a specific hash code. So what are the features of a blockchain, or what are the key features of blockchain? Decentralization, as we said, instead of having one central place where data is stored, the blockchain distributes copy of the data across computers. So decentralization means no single authority controls the data. Immutability. Once data is added, it's nearly impossible to change because, as we mentioned before, someone would need to change all the copies all at the same time. So the main feature, or the most important feature, is immutability. And we have the transparency. All participants can see the data or transaction. And we have the security, uses cryptographic methods to secure the data. With all these features of blockchain, it's become more wide, and it's involved in many different sectors such as healthcare, banking, real estate, and even elections. Now, problem statement of our research. Libya, especially Benghazi city, because it was chosen as a case study. Benghazi faces a challenge in ensuring effective land and real estate registration, because when you want to ensure that the document or the land itself is safe and not and there is no manipulation, we have to take lots of time and effort. So it's a critical thing we face in Benghazi city. Even the registration methods are very complex and untrusted. So the complexity of the used methods had led to delays, deposit, and misrepute among stakeholders. That's why it's essential to stay aligned with new technology, especially with these already being used in advanced countries, to improve the most important things: transparency, speed, and security of land registration system. Aim and motivation of our study is to investigate the role and the power of blockchain technology in reducing manipulation of land or real estate ownership, then proposing a framework using the blockchain technology, improve payment method using smart contracts, and increase credibility in Libyan land in Benghazi. Related work of our study. Recent studies have explored the integration of blockchain technology to improve land registration system globally in many different countries such as Pakistan, Blockchain-based framework was proposed to reduce the centralized system and enhance security. Same efforts in Turkey and Georgia showed potential of blockchain streamline process and build trust among stakeholders. Also, another research highlighted identity verification issues, concluding that the self-sovereign identity models the best suited for secure digital identity provision. In Ghana, challenges likely many challenges they already have, like transparency and spotters risk, lead to suggestion for a legally backed public-private blockchain system. Another cases in Cyprus and Netherlands enhance the need of proper infrastructure and optimization of realize the blockchain full potential. Most or all the study agreed that there is a need for change and improving transparency by adopting blockchain technology to remove any manipulation and increase the transparency and security. We used a questionnaire to gather supported by interview with the same questionnaire to gather more information about the current situation in Benghazi city. 150 participants from Benghazi city were targeted with different ages and with both genders, male and females. The sample was a random sample to see different points of view. These are the characteristics of the sample that was targeted, males and females. We can see that males are greater than females, and these are the different group ages that was targeted. These are the results of our questionnaire. We can see that we have the main important statements that were used. One of them, we asked the target sample if they know anyone have already lost their lands due to the tampering of documents by another party. So about 60 of them said yes, they already lost a land, or at least they know one who lost his land. Even as we can see in the second statement, if the participant heard complaints from people regarding losing their land, so about 90 of them, yes, they already heard complaints from people. The most important, another question is, does person require time and effort to ensure the integrity of documents? 80% of them agreed that there is lots of time and effort are required to ensure the integrity of documents. Only 2% say no. Another thing, if the people trust documents, the given documents immediately when they decide to buy a land, most of them said no. Unfortunately, they don't trust these documents. The good thing is by asking them if they believe in that using advanced technology with high security and protection from modification and proven will be helpful. Yes, most of the people they believe or they agree or they want to go toward using advanced technology, and this could be something so this could be a good news for taking mind in consideration that are people willing for using advanced technology. This is the proposed solution of our study. It came out from the obtaining result of the questionnaire. We suggest an appropriate framework. It consists of two steps of a framework. The first step is The framework proposed the module offers a digital roadmap to solve this risk. It starts by having the government divide Benghazi into sectors and assign unique ID for each piece of land. Then landowners must submit ownership documents which are verified and linked to the assigned ID. There are two types of owners: multi-owners and single owners. Single owners follow the standard process, and for multiple hires, a written and documented agreement is required to avoid deposits. After all documents are verified by the court land registry, the ownership is added to the blockchain under a unique hash and block ID. Once a block is verified, it becomes payment and secure, and any unverified transaction will be automatically rejected, ensuring full trust. This is the real power of blockchain in land registration, security, clarity, and immutability. Now, the following or the next, is the second step of our proposal. Once the initial land registration phase is completed, the buyer can sign in into the platform using their phone number and email. Then the buyer uses GPS to select the desired area and picks the specific land. Next, AI system will verifies the land document safety and integrity via blockchain and generate QR code. The buyer scans this QR code to receive PDF file containing important details like seller contact, land location, size, price, and blockchain land ID. After reviewing, the buyer sent purchase request which trigger notification to the seller. If the seller accepts, the AI sends a smart contract to both parties, and the blockchain is updated with a new transaction. If the seller refuses the process, it will be cancelled. This approach ensures secure, transparent, and automated transaction process. Discussion. The findings of our current study explore the importance of, and pressing need of applying blockchain technology in the process of selling and buying real estate. Comparing results with our finding of articles demonstrates blockchain-based land registry system that minimize the time taken in selling and buying and even the efforts. Then the suggested framework is divided into two stages to make it fit and an appropriate way as a roadmap, an appropriate way for the Benghazi city to be used. At the end, we tried to give a brief introduction of what is the blockchain technology and its role and how it's an effective way to move toward digitalization. Then we distributed a questionnaire over a random sample to gather valuable insight and assess the presence of this issue. The finder revealed that there is a challenge in ensuring the safety of documents and land, and there is lots of consuming of time and effort to make sure that the documents are there is no manipulation in the documents. So after the findings that we take, we suggest a new or an appropriate roadmap to go toward an advanced technology using it in Benghazi city. The roadmap is divided into two steps. The first step is it begins with the government is divided Benghazi into lands. Then the second step is dealing with the platform itself. Thank you for joining our presentation, and these are the references.